Hello, boater friends, and welcome to another episode of our Canalboat adventures. This time we will not cruise along on a river or canal in England. This time we will be in Germany and explore some of the inland waterways in Germany. To give you a rough idea about the inland waterways of Germany, let's have a look on this picture and I will tell you a bit about it. The inland waterways of Germany are quite different to the ones in Britain. We have 75% of rivers and lakes navigable and only 25% canals. The total length of the German waterways are about 7,500 kilometers, but we have only 370 locks. That means average every 20 kilometers is a lock. In the UK, the system was about 5,000 kilometers of waterways with 2,800 locks, so approximately 1.8 kilometers is a lock. We have mainly commercial traffic on the big rivers and huge canals in comparison to the English system. And only a smaller area is good for leisure cruising. I will come to this point a bit later. Germany is in the center of Europe, of course, so traffic goes from north to south and east to west. First, let's have a look on the River Rhine with 1,200 kilometers length. The source is in Switzerland and the river is navigable along the France and Luxembourg, Belgium and Netherlands, and ends up in the British Channel. And the next huge river is the river Danube. We call it in Germany Donau. Total length 2,900 kilometers and goes along 10 countries. So that's Germany, Austria, Slovenia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria, Ukraine, and Moldova. And it ends up in the Black Sea and so gives connection on the long run to the Mediterranean Sea. You can reach the river Danube via the river Rhine and the river Main, and in between there is the Rhine-Main-Donau Canal, the connection to the southeast. And of course, via the river Moselle, you can reach the French canal and river system and go down via the river Rhone into the Mediterranean Sea. In the north of Germany, mostly flat country, there are 3 rivers going into the Northern Sea. This is the river Ems, the river Weser, and the river Elbe, and the river Oder, which is the border to Poland, goes into the Baltic Sea. And the connection from east to west, from Poland to Belgium, to the Netherlands, to France, etc., goes via the Mittelland Canal, which is the Midland Canal, and the Elbe Havel Canal and the Oder Havel Canal. And now let's talk a bit more about leisure cruising. There's a very great difference to the UK system in the fact that the use of the German waterways is free of charge. There is no license to be paid, but you are normally not allowed to moor on the banks of the rivers or the canals, only on special signed visitor moorings, or you go into private marinas. The fee in the marina is between 1 and 2 euro per meter, plus 2 or 3 euro per night for electricity. So a totally different charging system. But in the northeast of Germany, there are many lakes connected, and there you can avoid mooring fees because you are allowed to anchor on the close to the banks of the lakes. So that's quite similar to Scandinavia. Look at that, so beautiful. As you could see, a big part of this waterways is in the northeast of Germany, so in the former GDR. And I want to show you a bit more about this area. So let's have a look in another picture. This map shows the area of Greater Berlin and the north of Berlin. And first of all, you can see the Midland Canal going to Magdeburg, Brandenburg, and then the Havel Canal goes along Oranienburg and Liebenwalde and carries on easterly to Poland, to the River Oder. And in these areas, you need a driver's license for boats, which I made last year in winter. So Marlene and we are able to cruise also along Berlin and the other connections you see on this map. And in the north of Liebenwalde, you see a blue painted area, and this is for leisure cruising without a boater license. So everyone who is older than 16 years is able to take a hireboat to cruise along the lakes and the canals and the rivers. And in red words, you see Flesensee and Fürstenberg, and these are the 2 points where the local hireboat companies starts with their boats. So this year, Marlene and I will start our cruise with a hireboat in Fürstenberg, and we will go southerly direction because northern direction there is at the moment a lock in repair, and but there is plenty of space to explore lakes and canals and rivers. So we will report and show you our cruising season for 1 week in northeast Germany. And what kind of boat we have hired for the time from the 2nd to the 9th of April, so for 1 week. Oh, we looked in this brochure of the hireboat company Canalboat. They have bases in France, in Ireland, and also in Germany. And we looked for a boat called Pénichette. Péniche is the French word for barge, and Pénichette is a little barge. And I will show you the boat from outside and also talk a bit of the inside. Look over my shoulder again.
This will be our boat for a week. It's called Pinichet Terrace, and that means because of the terrace on the stern side of the boat, convenient to sit in summer and to look out, and easy access to the cabin with double windows. And as you can see, the boat is very convenient to walk around. You have this railing. I don't know if the English word is right. In German it's called railing. And you have large windows, so it's very light and very good inside. And the steering of the boat is by a steering wheel on the inside of the boat. And yeah, we hope that will be convenient. We had a quite similar type of boat once when we had a week in France 30 years ago or so. So that was a very, very good feeling and very good to steer. So let's have a look in the inside. This is the layout of the boat. You can see the length is 11.2 meters. The width is 3 meters 85, so approximately 43 square meter. That's like a tiny house, I would say. And the height of the boat under the bridges is 2 meters 60. The depth only 85 centimeters. And 700 liters for drinking water, so a lot of water to have a shower or to brush your teeth. The consumption of diesel is 4 liters per hour, and so that's much more than a narrowboat. Our narrowboat is approximately 1.3 liters per hour. The diesel tank 360 liters, and the height of the inside in the bow it's 1.92 meters, and in the stern, at the stern cabin, it's 1.98 meters, so very convenient. And let's have a look from stern to the bow. Here is the terrace, you can see. Here you come into the living room, the galley on the left-hand side, a seating area which you can pull down for guest beds, but we won't do this. And you have a wardrobe here, and here is the steering wheel sitting a bit above, so you have a good view from out of the window. Oh, what's that? Wait a minute. So better. So 3 steps going down to the midship, and on both sides you have a shower and a toilet, and you have 2 double beds with 2 cabins and wardrobe, and also a small sink in every room. So this is very convenient for 2 couples or for a big family.
All right, so the charge for this 1 week hireboat is in early spring not so expensive, but it's also 1,250 euro. So a lot of money, I think, but I hope we will have a lot of fun and new experiences. So in the next episode I will take you with me on board. We have to drive 350 kilometers from our home close to Bremen to get to the northeast of Germany, and it will take us 4 hours by car. And I will take you with me by car and then onto the boat. Thank you very much for today, and see you next time. Bye for now. Cheerio.